January 1st, the start of a new year, the start of a new you. Where do you want to be at the end of the year? What do you want to work on? What do you want to try? The beginning of the year means the New Year's resolution craze, the time where everyone is motivated to form new habits and improve themselves. The new year just gives someone some indescribable spark sent from the heavens that pushes them to stick to their habits. However, there are not many people that can say that they are sticking to the resolutions that they set at the beginning of the year. Most people just end up falling back to their old habits after a few weeks. How sad. So why don't people stick to their resolutions? Why is it so difficult to just do the same thing and stick with it? The main thing is discipline. No, it's not motivation. Discipline. People say that they need motivation to stick to their habits, to keep going to the gym, to keep their nutrition on point, to meditate or journal every day, to take 20 minutes every day to read a book. The problem with depending on motivation to drive you is the fact that motivation won't be there every day. There will be days where you feel under the weather and don't want to wake up early, where you just want to have that cheeseburger that you've been restricting for weeks, where you don't want to work out because you're feeling tired. When that day comes along, all of the hard work that you have put in day by day could all go to waste. You take a step back from your progress. You enjoy the time you have going back to your old habits. But it's only for one day, you say to yourself. A week later, you sit in your room and realize you haven't exercised in a whole week. You haven't been following your diet. You haven't stuck to the resolutions that you put on at the beginning of the year. Oh well, it was a good few weeks, and that's that. Until next year, you say. So you might be asking, how do I stick to my plans and see myself create a habit? I will give you a step-by-step plan on how to stick to your New Year's resolutions. If you follow these steps, you will be guaranteed to stick to the habits that you put on. This plan has 3 simple steps. Step 1, find something you want to try out or something you want to work on. Do you want to build muscle or get leaner? Do you want to fix up your nutrition? Do you want to learn more about yourself? Do you want to try out a new hobby? Figure out what you want to work on or what you want to try. Step 2, determine a goal for each day that you want to reach. Something obtainable. If you want to get more fit, try going to the gym, try going on a run, or just exercising every day. If you want to eat healthier, try restricting yourself from eating bad foods, such as sugary foods, fatty foods, salty foods, things that you don't need. If you want to learn more about yourself, try meditating or journaling. Step 3, do it every day. Every single day, no matter what. I don't care how you feel that day. Unless you're physically weak, exercise every day. Maybe exercise for a shorter time, or just change how you exercise to let your body recover. This makes this habit more sustainable. It doesn't matter if you really crave a nice bacon cheeseburger, don't eat it. It doesn't matter how busy that you think you are, make some time in your day to read for 20 minutes, to journal for 20 minutes. Just do whatever you want to work on every day. And there you go. There is your 3-step plan to success. There's one extra part of step 2 that you need to understand. You need to make your habits attainable and sustainable. You can't be running a 5K every single day. You'll have no time to recover and will lead to injuries. You cannot simply just eat salads and plain food every single day just because you want to eat healthier. You'll just despise eating, which is what no one wants to do, because everyone loves eating. Most people simply just do not have the time in their day to work on their habits for hours because of their other priorities. And that's perfectly fine. The key to making a habit stick is to make a goal that's relatively easy to achieve every day, but it will still challenge you. You need to account for many things before finding out how to make your habits sustainable. If you're planning on working out or exercising, you need to account for recovery time. And for any other goals that you have, you need to account for other priorities, such as school, work, family, friends, etc. The main thing you need to account for is overall physical and mental health. You have to enjoy the process while developing a habit. If you're physically and mentally miserable while going through the challenge, it's just not the right thing for you. Why would you do that? If you're trying to eat healthier and you simply just hate salads, then don't eat salads. Just try eating less sugary foods, sugary drinks. Stop consuming things that don't benefit to your health. If you hate running, but you're still trying to exercise, try cycling or swimming. Find different things that you enjoy. Exercising should not have a negative connotation to you. With everything in life, if you aren't enjoying it, then what's the point? This applies here as well. If you're not enjoying what you're doing, then why are you doing it? Learning and growing and developing as a person doesn't mean you have to be miserable. The main thing to keep in mind is to enjoy the process. Another extra piece of advice that you want to keep in mind is to keep yourself accountable. Keep yourself accountable for your actions. If you cheat yourself out of a few days out of making your habit, it's only gonna hurt you. You won't be hurting anyone else but yourself. So if you're on your phone, put a reminder every day. If you like pen and paper, mark it on your calendar. I personally printed out a calendar for each month of the year, and every day that I achieve my goal, I'll just cross the day out. Over time, you won't need that calendar anymore, or you won't need that reminder because it will be ingrained in your head to do that every day, and that is when habits really develop. Another way to keep yourself accountable is to have your friend keep yourself accountable. In terms for me and my habit last year of taking cold showers every day, I just Snapchatted a video to my friend of me turning on the water really cold. And just doing it every day will keep yourself accountable and will make sure that you do your habits every day. I still send that Snapchat to this day. So yeah, a true habit. So just finding someone or something to keep you accountable to your goals will help you achieve that goal. Simple as that. So class, what have we learned today? In order to succeed in your New Year's resolutions, you need discipline. You need to realize that habits stick over time and that you cannot depend on motivation itself to drive you to keep those habits going. But overall, you need to enjoy the process that you're putting yourself under. Habits are worthless if you don't enjoy the work you put in and the results that you'll get. As for me, I've been focusing on my health and my physique for the past few years, but the last year has been the best because of my developed discipline. Last year was when I realized that discipline was needed to keep up with my habits. However, I'm not perfect. There are days where I've broken my habits and gone back to the old me every now and then. But this year is where I want to put all of my effort into my physicality. This year, my goal is to work out consistently, but not just lift weights, but work on my athleticism and endurance. My New Year's resolution is to work out every single day, whether it be running, lifting, cycling, or anything in between. I'm going to find a balance between different types of exercise to reap in the benefits of all. I'll be lifting weights multiple times a week and doing different types of exercise to develop myself as a better person physically and athletically. I was inspired to create this video because of Gymshark's 66 challenge that I'm going to be participating in. I won't go too in depth because this video obviously isn't sponsored by Gymshark, but if they want to sponsor me, give me a call. Basically, Gymshark created a challenge for New Year's resolutions, calling it Gymshark 66, because it takes 66 days to form a habit. They are challenging everyone to take accountability for their New Year's resolutions by posting their journey on social media. I'll be posting my journey about my New Year's resolutions in my social media. Everything about this challenge and my social media will be in the description if you want to check it out. Follow me and tune into my journey. I'll be participating in the Gymshark 66 challenge, and I hope the rest of you will consider doing it as well and join me in developing a better version of yourselves. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you take something away from this and apply this to your own life. And I want to see everyone just succeed in the New Year's resolutions and to make a habit and to create a better version of themselves. Peace out.